Hello, it's Brooke-Sidney here, your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today I am talking about the one thing I think is truly holding you back from manifesting exactly what you want and quickly. But before I do that, I just want to remind you there are now 3 ways to work with me. And one of those ways is the brand new manifesting frequency. It's the perfect way for you to both deepen your understanding of manifestation as well as manifest what you want quicker and easier, as well as healing those parts of us that are holding us back. Information is listed below. So today I wanted to get on very quickly and really talk about one of the things that I've noticed people are doing. I've done it myself, that is truly holding us back from manifesting exactly what we want. And I'm not gonna drag it out. I'm just gonna tell you. So I hope you are ready and you've turned on your power listening ears to truly receive this. It is simply that you're not selfish enough. Now you're thinking selfish, but I thought selfish was a bad thing. I thought that I should be thinking about other people. No, that is where so many of you are actually going wrong. So let's start it from the beginning. First of all, thinking in a selfish manner really just means, if we're really truly honest, without the shame and judgment and all of the wordplay, is that it's truly thinking with yourself in mind, right? Thinking with yourself in mind. And when we want to manifest something, we truly have to get to the heart of what it is that we truly want, what it is that we truly desire, and what are we capable of receiving. That's the other big part. So when we, abandon ourselves and make ourselves want something we truly don't want, or we make ourselves want the things that we should want, or we become so fixated on the 3D that we don't allow ourselves to have what we want, we slow ourselves down, right? So let's break this down even further. So when we are not selfish about the things that we want, it can look like you being conditioned or used to thinking about everyone else around you. For example, you might decide that you want a brand new house, but instead of having the house that is your desire, now you start thinking about the house that your parents wanted you to have, or your boyfriend or your friends, or what seems society accepts, right? Or where you're supposed to live in the neighborhood that is, on brand, or where everyone wants to live. When in fact, you might just want the house in the country. You might just want the house in the side of a hill, or you might just want the house that's, minimalist and not like all of this huge things. But instead you start to paint yourself into your own corner, and you start to not allow yourself to want what you truly want. And when we do that, that's when we honestly develop cognitive dissonance, where we're not in alignment with ourselves. So if we go back to, and I'm going to tag the video, it's a very short video about my 7 steps to manifestation. And I'm going to be talking about that more and more. And of course, if you're in the manifesting frequency, then you're already getting that. But the first thing, besides knowing and trusting that whatever desire that you've been given, it's been given from God, higher power source. You must trust that if you are, kind of in your right mind, and that within yourself, within your heart of hearts, that you have a good and pure intention, then that intention and that desire is from God. Now, second part really is allowing yourself to want what you want and getting clear about it. Again, if you lack the clarity, if you're just saying, I think I want a house, right? How many bedrooms? Where does the house reside? What city is it in? What does it look like in your imagination? Because again, when we're more specific and we're more clear, we're able to call it in. We're able to feel it as real. We're able to actually feel ourselves in not only just the picture of that home, and that desire becomes alive, right? But what, my friends, is at the baseline, the bottom of this desire, at the center of it, the kernel, the wholeness of it, is that it's something that we truly want. It's something that we truly desire. And it's something that we don't have to make excuses for. And that we allow ourselves to want what we want. And many of us in society have deemed that selfish. We are not allowing ourselves to simply step into that new portal, to step into that new desire, and to step into the new level of you. So I'm going to encourage you today to really get clear, to take a moment, take a couple of deep breaths, and then begin to ask yourself, your higher self, God, the universe, whatever is your higher power, what is it that I truly want? What is it that I truly need? What is it that I truly desire? Help me to truly understand exactly what that is, to see it in my mind's eye, and to get crystal clear about what it not only looks like and sounds like, but what it feels like, where it's located, right? Bring it to me in the 3D and in the 4D, in my imagination, and make it so real. I think we forget that we are co-creating with God, and that God is there at every step to help us along the way. So if you're struggling with manifesting exactly what you desire, start at the beginning. Start at making sure that you are in alignment with your heart, that you are in alignment with your spirit, and that you are actually seeking to manifest something that is definitely for you. And here's a bonus tip. For those of you that are so worried about, having selfish intentions or really just wanting things for you, do you know that when we show up and when we allow ourselves to want what we want, we become the example for others to then show up and want what they want? And it requires all of us to listen to ourselves and listen to God above, that has the God above and God within, that has the power and the purpose to direct all of this so beautifully. And that most of us are missing out, not because we're too selfish, but because we're not selfish enough, that we haven't figured out what our purpose, our passion, and our true desire is, and allowing ourselves to truly want it and then walk that manifestation out. So it is my hope, my intention, and my desire that this video has been helpful to you. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Check out the manifesting frequency. It's still enrolling. It's a great time to get in. It's a small group, so it means more attention, more questions, and the ability for us to go even deeper. So make sure you jump into that and turn that bell on, and make sure you're subscribed to that channel, and I'll see you in the next video.